Mr. Bandouche, I'm not interested in the numbers you're looking at. I'm interested in the numbers the Senate Committee into Criminal Gangs Masquerading as Supermarkets are looking at. So if you could just answer my fairly simple question. I'm asking about your return on equity in the last financial year. You made $1.7 billion in profit. So what was your return on equity?
Senator, that would be available in the annual report. I can only talk to the numbers that we focus on and we measure our business on.
Mr. Bandouche, the return on equity is a very common metric. It's what investors look at when they determine the profitability of a business. It's not a mystery. You don't need to go to a Nepalese mount and meditate for 6 months to be able to come up with this mystical number. You'll find it in your annual reports. I saw it. Well, all I want from you, Mr. Bandouche, that the average size of your equity base in the financial year the Senate Committee is looking at was more than $6.6 billion. And Woolworths made a return of about $1.4 billion, which makes your return on equity, your ROE, if you like, about 26%. Can you confirm that?
Senator, with due respect, we look at return on investment.
Look, mate, you've said that a few times. I'm not interested in what you're looking at. I've got to meet Bob Brown down at Burnie for a chain tying to a tree, right? And if I turn up there late, then I might have to sit next to Adam Bant, and no one wants that. So, for the sake of all that's holy, can you just tell me what your goddamn return on equity is?
Senator, with respect, we look at return on funds employed, which is the key measure.
Look, mate, you've said that with all due respect. I'm not even remotely interested in your corporate spin. I can't imagine anybody is. If that ship sailed with your appearance on Four Corners, you're going to be out of here in September. What have you got to lose? Just tell me what your return on equity is. And when I say return on equity, when I say row, I'm not talking about, what you and your rich pals scoffed down on with beluga and champagne and all the other, probably the blood of young infants at your usual corporate wankathons. I'm asking what your return on equity is. It's not a fucking mystery. Did I stutter?
Senator, with due respect, we focus on our return on investment.
Jesus fucking H Christ, mate. If I was interested in respect, do you think I would have joined the Greens Party? One last time, Bandouche, tell me what your return on equity is. I got a fucking plane to catch, and Bob Brown will fucking whip me if I don't get there on time. And he doesn't fucking hold off, mate. What's your return on equity?
Senator, with due respect, we focus on return on investment, which is the key measure. What return do you put from a dollar invested in the business?
With all fucking due respect, are you unfamiliar with the English language? I mean, I know you're a Safa, I know you come from South Africa, but do you speak English? Would it help if I posed this question in Afrikaans? Sign language? I can't fucking do Braille right here, but how about charades? One word, 3 letters, R-O-fucking-E. Can you answer my fucking question, you fucking corporate maggot?
Senator, with respect.
Listen, you fucking arsewed. You can shove your respect right up your Johannesburg.
Senator, outside of return on investment, the other key measure, which I talked about in my opening statement, was our return on shareholder, our total shareholder return over the last 5 years.
Got to take a break. Okay. I've convened with fellow members of the Criminal Supermarket Committee here, and they've informed me that I need to advise you that if you continue to, as you have done, consistently throughout the course of these proceedings, refuse to answer simple questions, to put you to the Senate Privileges Committee, where under Section 17(1)(a), you are liable for impeding the proceedings of the Senate with a 6-year prison sentence for contempt of the Senate or a 50 guineas fine. We haven't updated that one for a while. In any case, this is a serious question. Mr. Bandouche, have you made a fucking shitload of money ripping off Australian people? Yes or no?
Senator, the key metrics that judge returns are return on investment.
With all due respect,